are poised to pass a housing bill along with your friends in the House, including French Hill. Tell us what's in that bill from an affordability standpoint.
Well, thank God Almighty, we are on the cusp of greatness from a housing perspective. 2026 is the year of affordability. And I'm going to start with the big picture. The American people have been desperately seeking housing. And President Trump got it right in his State of the Union when he said housing should be for people and not for corporations. Trey, a part of the bill that we will pass this week coming up will be President Trump's primary provision that makes housing more affordable and more accessible by making housing for people. Common sense, you and I agree. John Kennedy has a piece of the puzzle in the housing bill as well that says if you build more housing in your local jurisdictions, we should provide you with more encouragement, more resources. And if you don't build more housing in your local jurisdictions, you should lose those provisions, those resources, and they should go to communities are building more housing. From Mike Rounds to Pete Ricketts to Bernie Moreno, Republicans have come together to listen to the American people, and those 25 plus provisions all focus on housing affordability and access, because when we, the GOP, are in charge, we should do what the American people elected us to do, which is to keep their priorities as our priorities, and the Republican Party will deliver.
You know, Chairman, I stand a little bit in amazement that you were able to get something over the finish line in this fractured political environment that we find ourselves in. I know you've been working your tail off on it, but how are you able to get this over the finish line? We're in a pretty polarized environment.
Well, listen, the environment could not be more polarized than it is today, Trey. Without any question, you're 100% right. One of the things you have to do is make sure that you put your own personal agenda to the side and listen to your constituents. I've got this cool concept. I actually work for the people of South Carolina. I don't simply lead, I work for the people. And they tell me that there are three areas of affordability that matter to them. Number one, general affordability, eggs, gas prices, your grocery bills. Number two, housing. And if we are going to be the party, the great opportunity party, we're going to have to focus our attention on what the American people say is their priorities. And I will say this simply, getting Republicans on both sides of the Capitol to work together is a blessing from the Lord. Getting the Democrats to go along with us, Peter walking on the water. This is something that we should all celebrate when people come together, not by giving up their morals, their values, or the ethics, but finding common sense because there's common ground beneath the feet that we stand on. The fact of the matter is, we all work for the American people, and they are desperately looking for more housing. The average age, Trey, of a first-time home buyer, 40 years old. Way, way too late in life. We're going to do better.
I can't even remember 40. Was I 40? It was so long ago, I can't even remember it. I am not only proud to be one of your constituents. Yeah, 5 years, 5 times something. I am proud to be one of your constituents, not just because of the way you vote, but more importantly, because of the way you act. Senator Tim Scott from the great state of South Carolina.